to the quarterfinal, the FIBA Basketball World Cup between Germany and Latvia. The final score 81-79 for Team Germany. I have with me now from Team Latvia, Davis Bertans and Coach Luca Banchi. We start with the player and the coach's statement before we move on to any questions in the room. Davis, your thoughts on the game today?
All I want to say is that I'm extremely proud of this team, battling every single game. And I think we put ourselves in a position to win, not because of any individual players, because of we play like a team, we play the right way, and unfortunately, couldn't get it done at the end.
Thank you. Coach, anything you'd like to add to this?
Of course, right now there is a big disappointing, but we don't have to miss the vision, a wider vision of our path, what we did in order of our achievement on the court, the style we played, the identity we show everybody, also traveling from Jakarta to Manila and sit at the table with the other best 7 teams in the world, that they look so big, so strong, so powerful, and show one more time that we are able to compete makes me very proud. That's it.
Thank you. I would like to open up the floor for questions. Please make sure you raise your hand so I can properly see you against the lights. State your name and the outlet you are working for once you get the microphone. I see you one question up here in the front first. Can we get a microphone? Thank you.
Thank you. Lukasz Grabowski, Polski Kosz. Well, I have one question for Coach. The beginning of the fourth quarter was probably decisive. Can you tell us what happened?
Beginning of the fourth quarter was probably our worst moment, where our opponent they found good solution thanks of the scoring ability of a player like Wagner. Maybe somebody forget that we face a team with 4 NBA players and tons of EuroLeague players on the court. So I believe we did an excellent job, but at some point when you face such a kind of teams, can happen. You can give up something. Our defense tonight was almost perfect. In that moment, we miss a little bit our focus, and also in offense, we became a little bit rushed. We are going into very small details who can make a team perfect. We are not perfect, but we are proud of our imperfections.
Thank you. Do we have any questions for Davis so we can let him go maybe? Yes, up here in the front. Can we get a microphone?
Hello, Davis. José Ramón Alba, Davis Bertans from Spain. Artur Sagas mentioned it in the mix on how good decision you made with the three-pointer, despite if it entered or not. How important was the chemistry to arrive here and make a statement in this tournament?
Coming here, the only goal was give everything we got every single game. We had fortunately before leaving to Taiwan for 2 friendly games, we had a lot of home games. And, our captain, my brother, he gave a message to the fans that we'll do everything in our power to win every single game. And I don't think that there's a single guy in the locker room that hasn't given everything.
Thank you. I see one more question back here.
Good evening, Davis Bertans, Ivan from Dagot, Philippines. Your teammate Artur Zarkos shot pretty well tonight. Do you think with his performance tonight he can raise his game to the next level, like playing in the NBA?
I think we're here to play for the national team at the moment. No one's thinking about what they're going to do after this. We got 2 more games. He's shown himself well. We trust him. Without him, we wouldn't even be close to this position that we were today. And but number one motivation right now is to win the next 2 games.
Thank you. Maybe one more question for Davis. Yes. In Latvian, yes.
Dāvi, brainstoršnieks Latvijas televīzija. Cik grūti ir un palaist šās emocijas vaļā brīdī, kad tev svarīgākais iespējams karjeras metiens pēdējā sekundē un varbūt noraksturot to pēdējo ceturdaļu?
Jā, vispār kopumā pēdējo ceturdaļu atspēlēt tas ne -11, ko mēs jau kuru reizi izdarām pret pasaules top komandām principā. Un, jā, tas paņem ļoti daudz enerģiju, ļoti daudz spēku, bet to var tikai izdarīt kopā kā komanda. Un, jā, tas arī bija tas, ka mēs spēlējam kā komanda, viens otram palīdzam, nenokaram galvas. Un, jā, pēdējais metiens pat nevis iespējams, bet noteikti, ja viņš būtu iekritis, tad būtu lielākais metiens manā dzīvē.
Thank you. Final question for Davis before we let him go. Okay. Then maybe over here.
Sveiks, Dāv. Jānis no Delfiem. Jums lieliski izdevās apturēt Denisu Šreideru, bet rezervis Soliņš un pārējie spēlētāji veiksmīgi viņiem iesaistījās spēlē. Vai šī bija vispusīgākā komanda, pret kuru nācies spēlēt pasaules kausā?
Noteikti. Viņiem ir visa komandas sastāv principā no NBA un Eirolīgas spēlētājiem. Un, es nezinu, vai jūs varat procentuāli saskaitīt, cik daudz spēlētāju pasaulē nokļūst Eirolīgā un NBA, tad tas diezgan daudz ko izskaidro.
Thank you. Davis, you may go.
Thank you.
Any more questions for Coach today? Yes, here in the front. Can we get a microphone?
Hi, Evan Harding, FIBA World Basketball. Coach, it's obviously tough now, but without Kristaps and Davis as well being injured during the tournament, it's still been a hugely successful tournament for you. How do you build on it and take the next step for the Latvian program?
Sorry? It was a nice question, but I don't understood what you said.
Can you maybe put the microphone a
put the
little bit
microphone
closer?
close to
A little
you.
bit closer.
A little bit closer. How's this? Okay, I said even without Kristaps Porzingis and also with Davis Bertans getting injured during the tournament, despite that, you've fought through to have a very successful tournament. How do you now build on that to take the next step with the Latvian program?
I believe the direction is pretty clear. We arrive here in a competition with a good mix of young players and veteran and experienced player who match each other very well. They help a lot the youngsters to feel part of this program. It's a matter just to move forward. The next goal is not a pre-Olympic qualification, but the next goal is tomorrow. We have another game and one again before the end of this tournament. And when you have such a type of opportunity to play against the 7 best team in the world, it's time to use it. Despite, of course, our heart is broken, but we have to play, and we have to play well, because only compete with the best can make you evolve as a team, as a player. And this national team don't have such experience, because we were missing from international competition since 2017. So still there are some players without playing in small teams, not playing the cup, playing only domestic competition. So for us, every single game really matter to evolve, to generate improvements. And we see the path. We are happy for what we did, but we are totally focused in the future. You're welcome.
I see one more question back here in the middle. Can we get a microphone?
Lithuania national television. My question is, you may still face Lithuania in the other games. How happy you are that these two nations, like brotherly nations, did so well in this tournament and made it maybe more interesting for everybody?
Yeah, it's of course It's great to see two small countries like this compete with the best teams in such a big and incredible competitive environment. We come back home with some kind of sweet, bitter taste. It's a way to show our style, our identity, and if for everybody who's in basketball, Lithuania is clearly a basketball country where basketball is the main sport and is an authentic religion, and how many important players are actually playing in the best leagues all around the world. For Latvia, this is a kind of first appointment with such a high-level basketball. We show our players, we show our style, we show our identity. I believe our fans, both Lithuanians and Latvians, have to be proud of their guys, as we are proud of their support. What happened here with the fans traveling to Jakarta and then to Manila to support our teams as they did, and see how the squares respond in a country to follow is the best reward. So we show on the court everybody that we talk about two basketball schools, but we show also that it's a big love from the entire country and the people on our back who's pushing. And one of the secret of our effort and performances, no doubts, are our fans.
Final question for Coach Banchi.
Rainis from Latvian television. Coach, starting of your coaching career, have you ever imagined that you play against Italy in the World Cup, but not as head coach of Italy? And less than 24 hours till the next game. How important now? What is the task for players? How to forgive?
Okay, for players, of course, the task is try, if possible, to rest and sleep and find the way to clean their mind, because actually their mind, of course, is full of bad thoughts because of their regrets and the disappointing, but we have to reset, refresh our mind, and have just few hours to enter on a court and play serious basketball. From my side, it's a kind of weird, of course, as Italian, but also when I took the job in Latvia, I was not expecting after 2 years to be in World Cup, to play the top 8, and to face Italy. And bring this program at the level of Italian basketball makes me very, very proud. Very proud.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck for the rest of the games.
Thank you.
We'll be back with Team
Bye-bye.
Germany shortly.